Hi, welcome to Sacred Foundations. This is our January frequency work meditation. I'm Julia Frehner. Thank you for being here with my very good sister friend, Jill Chesrow. Hi, Jill.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm excited to jump into this meditation and frequency session. So let's get started.
Go for it. All right. Jill's going to do the frequency work as I guide you through. Yes, Jill, what were you going to add?
Yeah, so again, I know people have been with us for a while, but there are some new people coming in. So I just want to throw that disclaimer out that this frequency work is universal and it is not in place of licensed medical care or licensed therapy, but it's just loving frequencies that are from the divine and they meet you where you're at. So they'll work in your body system if you're familiar with Reiki or any of the other frequency-based modalities. The energy frequencies will meet you where you're at. And if it doesn't serve you, then they won't interfere or impact you in any way, shape, or form. But if you're open to receive them and it feels right and good for you, then so shall it be.
Yes, thank you. And then I should just throw out as well that please don't follow this guided meditation while you're driving, operating anything. Be in a really safe, secure place where you are undisturbed for 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time and just really have an opportunity to relax and get lost. So with that, I think we're ready to go. So you want to take a couple of good, really deep breaths. Filling your belly. Full exhale. It's nice to exhale out of the mouth. And then another one. And on your next, as you sink a little bit deeper into that beautiful earthen temple of you, just remind yourself that you are here and now in this present time. That you deserve the next few minutes to just be present, to rest, to rejuvenate, to feel within the beautiful body of you. You may need to do a little check-in on your body, making sure that all areas are relaxed. Something probably wants to move and wiggle and jiggle. That's okay. Go ahead and work it out now. A little more comfortable. Feeling the seat beneath you or the bed that you're lying on or the floor, wherever you are at. Just feel yourself sink a little bit deeper. From the natural ebb and flow of breath, being mindful of calming it, relaxing it, slowing it down. And at any time you can return back to your breath, following it in and out. The inhalation and the exhalation. And as the eyes soften and the body feels heavier, activating your imagination, now see yourself in a wooded forest. And as you step into this beautiful place and space, notice that it's dusk, but there is no fear of the approaching nighttime. I want you to explore around a little bit and find in this beautiful forest, which feels familiar, a place for you to sit in. Maybe there's an area that looks like it's a little nest for you. Maybe it's a tree stump that sits more like a seat. Just whatever it is, you'll know. As you settle in, you do feel a bit of a chill in the air. And you notice off to one side that something is approaching, someone. And again, there is no fear. You're fully comfortable and safe. It's a benevolent being approaching. You know that it's a four-legged. And you see the breath in the now darkening sky, in the cold air. And as she approaches, you notice it is Wolf. She comes and she curls up around you, taking all the chill away. And she lays her muzzle in your lap, and her body is wrapped around, and you feel her fur and her strength and her warmth. And your hand pets between her ears and along her neck. And you know this is safe. She has come for you. And she gazes up into the night sky. And what once was full darkness, you now see the glowing, beautiful sister moon. And as you are supported and held by beautiful Wolf, she reminds you that it is the Wolf moon. This is Wolf's sister. And you hear the pack in the distance and the howling. They're communicating. They're setting boundaries. And they invite you to be curious about boundaries that you may need to set. They remind you that this is a time of rest, and you have full permission to give your body the rest it needs. Be inquiring, be curious. What do you need to bring additional rest into your life, additional nurturing right now? You'll remember, just be inquiring. Maybe whisper it into Wolf's ear as she nuzzles up against your neck. And then the howling continues again, inviting you even deeper into rest and relaxation. Deeper into yourself. And the inquiry now is, what do you hunger for? Holds you and asks you to be honest and true to yourself. She reminds you not to hunger for what someone else thinks you should hunger for. She asks you, what do you hunger for, sister? And maybe her pack comes a little bit closer, and they too want to gather around for support and encouragement. To remind you of your connectedness. To remind you to be in a nurturing state for yourself. to remind you that the things that you hunger for, your deep desires, are of value. They have purpose. Just notice what's around. Notice what's coming up. Maybe you want to just lay your head and snuggle in with Wolf. Maybe the whole pack wants to come around and surround you. That you are held in this nurturing, loving nest of sister wolves. As spirit guides, maybe they have something to offer you. Just listen, take it in. You'll remember. You feel their warm breath, you feel their fur as you touch them and run your fingers through. They remind you that even though this may be January and the cold of winter, that spring is approaching. And even in the stillness and under the night sky full moon, in the quiet forest that you're in, Gaia is still calling you. You're invited to go deeper into the subtle mystery of you. And you gather any additional insights or messages. You pet the head and the neck and the length of the body of the wolves who have come out, especially Sister Wolf, who wrapped herself around you and held you. And you can offer gratitude. Know that you can come back to the pack anytime you desire. Offering gratitude to Sister Moon and to Gaia. No one wolf walks you back to the place that you entered into this beautiful, chilly forest. And as you come to the edge, you kneel down and you hug her and she you. And when you're ready, you can cross back through that threshold. Begin to feel your body in the seat or the floor or the bed, wherever you are. And as I count you back, any messages and insights or desires will be remembered, and I invite you to do some journaling. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, sister. Whew.
So as you move into your journaling, pay attention to any visual images you saw outside of the images Julia brought forth in the meditation, any symbols or colors, any feeling sensations that you felt in your body, any ahas or insights that came into your awareness. And if you felt the presence of Wolf or any other beings of light, just make note of that. See what individual message came forth for you. From an energetic perspective, there was an expansion of the heart chakra, some work done around the throat chakra, solar plexus in the root, where I felt the energy the most. And then there was opening up your receiving channel. Many of us are really good at giving, not always great at receiving. So there was a lot of energy focused on opening up your receiving channel. So pay attention to your posture. If you felt like your spine was getting straighter, your posture, your shoulders relaxed, knowing that you are opening up to fully embodying your true essence as you are fully supported on your journey. You can listen to this meditation and receive this frequency work as often as you feel called to come back to it. And we thank you for spending this time with us. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Jill. Thank each of you. So it is.
So it is.